over in Taiwan. She agreed to videotape a message for me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to take this?
Hello there. My name is Rachel, and I am Nancy's youngest daughter. And I've actually been a member at Liberty for about 5 years now. My husband and I met in a Liberty small group, and we've since moved to Taiwan, which is an island off of the coast of East China, and we serve together with YWAM International. And my mom asked if I could participate in tonight's event by making a video. And so I just want to share a little bit about legacy and just a legacy I saw my mom leave for me, and a legacy that I want to pass on to my children as well. And so as the youngest child, I got to spend a couple extra years at home just by myself when I was, before I was able to go to school, and then after my sisters went to college as well. And one thing I just want to share about my mom is just how she was so intentional to bring me along as she served others. One thing my mom is famous for, probably in a Tri-County area, is her bread. She makes this fresh oatmeal bread, and she often used it as a tool to love other people. Maybe someone who had just had surgery, she'd bring them a loaf of bread and sit and visit with them, or someone who was grieving or hurting, or just to celebrate something. And when I was a little girl, my mom would just bake some loaves of bread, and she would bring me along as she would just go and love on someone and minister to them. And I remember when I was 5, every Wednesday we would go visit a friend of hers who had terminal cancer, and we would just sit with her and visit with her. And so from a young age, I got to see how my mom just invested in other people's lives and poured into their lives. And I think a lot of people think, how can I do ministry and be a mom? How can I do ministry and work full time? How can I do ministry and I'm just so busy, I have so many things going on? And I think that's one thing my mom modeled really well, is just bringing me with her. She didn't have to find a babysitter so she could go do ministry. She found a way to include her kids in her ministry. So from a young age, I learned just by watching what it looks like to bless other people and to celebrate other people, to serve other people, and to just sit with other people when they needed someone to be with. And so now, as I've just recently become a mother to my son Benaiah, I think to myself, how can I bring Benaiah with me in the ministry that I'm doing? And we've had several opportunities. Every morning that it's not raining in the rainy season, we'll go for a walk together. We'll just walk down to the riverside, or we'll walk up to the university, and lots of people will stop us and want to look at Ben and ask me how old he is and how much he weighs. They'll tell me he's not wearing warm enough clothes, or give me some other parenting advice. But I find that it just creates opportunities for me to meet new people and connect with new people. And so it's been cool to think about and dream about, now that I'm a mom, the new opportunities that I have to do ministry with Ben. I think it's easy for us to think about all the things we can't do because we have kids, but I think my mom really challenged me to think about the things I could do because I have kids. And so, I can even film this video while I'm watching Ben. So I think he wants to say hi. Can you say hi? No, you're only 3 months old. And I think Ben also is representing a legacy that's been passed down for a few generations, but it's the legacy of being a Minnesota sports fan. He's got his Vikings onesie on, and we all know what it's like to be a long-suffering Vikings fan. But my mom told me, has always taught me not to be a fair weather fan, to cheer for the same team even if they're winning or losing. And that's just been a fun thing for my husband and I to get to do together, just cheer on for our sports teams and also involve our son in that, even though he's not exactly sure what's going on. But I just thankful to have had the experiences I have had with my mom in just serving and ministering others, and I hope to have the same experiences with my son.